Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor. I'm going to do one more episode here. Special there, just looking out, see if we can get a Manticore eventually. The Hawks are pretty good, but the Manticore is really where it's at in terms of like just really good utility. Causes horror, flying, good health, good at dueling enemy lords. It's just, Manticores are great. Okay, we're going to go ahead and auto-resolve this. Remember, if you'd like to sponsor a campaign yourself, just email me at thestrategyprofessor@gmail.com. It's just $3 an episode. This one's unsponsored. I'm just doing it just because I was scouting it out, and it just looked fun as hell, so I just wanted to do it. But I am doing a sponsored Throt, Clan Molder, and then I'm going to be doing a sponsored Marcus Wolfheart, and I believe at some time in the near future I might do a Tretch sponsored campaign as well. Okay. Okay, so next turn we can get two things. We need this. Dryad's no longer degrade. You get charge bonus for everything. Doctrinator is good later on if we want more elves. Okay, so you get befuddlement, extra ambush chance, which is quite good against these little things, these events. Branch Wraith stuff, and then this, that's good against elves. 8 leadership, and an extra Dryad pack. So maybe I just wait a turn, and then we grab Nature's Vengeance and Shifting Woods. Alright. Cranking that Heath up. 15% recruitment. It's going to go all the way up to 20. And we're going to get 1 global also at a certain point. Okay, so waiting on that one. Over here. We have Anathrema. Nothing we want from that. Alright. Now, once we perform the ritual or whatever, we can get this building, which allows us to get Malevolent Treekin and Wildwood Rangers. And what else does it give? It gives recruit rank, minus 30% penalty about corruption stuff, immune to vampiric corruption, and you have enabled Awakened Forest. Now that's only for local armies here. So that does not include Heath, I don't believe. So it's not like that great of a building. I'm hoping maybe it lowers the cost once I do the ritual. I'm not sure what the ritual is going to do precisely, to be honest with you. So, but anyways, all right. Kind of zoom out a little bit. I was going to see if anyone takes over stuff. Oh, okay. Ozog wants some. Where'd he even come from? I don't know, but sure, come get it, big dog. Let's do this. Why did it have like this chaos looking background? That's got to be a glitch, right? Is it? Because the place is not that corrupted. I don't spread corruption. Beastmen, I don't think are spreading corruption anywhere. You gotta try to neutralize that catapult, although frankly it's not that big of a deal. Maybe it's because it's a burned property. Now I think these guys are immune to pass through trees. They might be immune to like forest attrition stuff, I'm not sure. Like usually large units are less effective in the woods. Like it'll usually say it on the woods here. So like here, 115%. Oh, I didn't realize that. Forest Stalkers get extra melee defense and extra accuracy. Huh. I did not know that. That they actually got in defense. I know that most large units have penalties. Now, are these considered Forest Stalkers? Yes. Speed and combat of large units and allow some troops to hide. Yeah, so these are not Forest Stalkers, but I guess these are. Forest Spirit. Fighting in the forest. Okay, so actually fighting in the woods is good. Alright, nice to know. I mean, I guess these are my tier 1 at this point. Or my, like, 1 tier units. There we go. Okay, I have this for the flanks. Big pop in the middle here. Oh, they have trolls. Yeah, their trolls are not going to be as good in the woods. And I guess they changed it now to where I think these guys can actually fire in the woods and their arrows aren't, it's not as bad. Because usually they just shoot right into a tree and it would just be like terrible. Which didn't make any sense. I mean, it makes like sense in terms of physics, but in terms of the elves being themed around like the woods and all of their property and magical forest is like heavily wooded.
Awaiting orders.
It's just a little awkward that they were very inefficient in their own home turf. So. They hit me with some kind of magic there, I guess. I'm not really sure. Okay, yeah, that's where I need to be. I can't really see. Right there. Stand closer, obviously. We get out that bonus. Gotta make sure our stuff stays in combat too, because sometimes they just don't stay in combat very well. Goblins, Forest Goblins, Spider Riders. Okay. Oh, I didn't even notice this catapult down here. Yeah, we gotta deal with that. I mentioned it before the fight too, and then I just forgot to look at it. Get in there.
Ready! By Kurnos!
think they're all about to...
The forest devours all! We never miss!
More of these. And the archers. Those treemen, dude, they just take a freaking beating. They just do not die. Alright, let's go. These trolls.
Waystalker ready! At once! Quickly! Orders! Ready your weapons!
Don't you try to creep on my forest, son. It's not gonna end well for you.
I will!
Okay, we get all the... Okay, we got the trolls. Those are the important ones. I forgot to upgrade the ones that I have to do more damage. Do we have anything else? Okay, these... Do we have any more dogs? These guys are probably going to get to run. I guess we only have the one pack of dogs. The dogs are extremely good at running people down. And the birds. So, I mean, these like open field. The rest of my army's pretty slow. So I don't know how fast those Zoats are. Those would be some nice little additions. They are expensive, but the free spellcast would be nice too. I don't know if I can upgrade them the same as the other spirits, but these little things are kind of fast. I mean, you can augment them to give them more speed. But I never have any home turf, so I don't replenish either, so I need to kill as many as I can. Yeah, they're putting up some numbers now. But look at that, man. I mean, they're just face tanking. Now, those are only tier 1 infantry, but they just, like, just stonewalled them. The only things that got killed were basically wolves and hawks. The Treekin were already some of the most, like, sturdy units in the game. Like, very difficult to kill. Because they have physical resist and high armor and high health and, like, pretty high melee defense. I mean, the only stuff that's, like, more defensive than that I can think of would be, like, dwarves. And they aren't monster. They're single entity as well, which means that, like, each entity has a lot of health. And they're usually super defensive, but with those upgrades, like I said, you're giving them like base 44 melee attack or something. It's pretty good. And they have pretty heavy armor piercing too. Greenskinner. I like that. What was that? Am I gonna detect this dude? I mean, he's literally sitting right next to me. Am I at war with him by... I'm not at war with him. He does not like me. It's like, bro, we're all just burning Empire. Like, it's cool, man. Just chill. You take my burns, though, we're gonna have a problem. These are my burns. Okay, so she didn't level up yet. We got one more turn on that. Flock of Doom, we got this stuff. I guess maybe replenishment, although once again we can't really use it anywhere. I guess we could stop and replenish every now and then. Okay, other options. We could turn him into a tank. Dude, even the music. This game is so freaking sweet, by the way, dude. I know it's expensive to get in. Like, I wish they would do more deals for, like, every time they did a new DLC. Maybe it included the most previous one, like, for free. Or you got one for free of your choice. So you buy this one, you get another one for free. Or, like, they would give you some kind of package deal. I think they do that sometimes, but... I mean, I guess I might as well just go ahead and get this. Because it is expensive if you're just now getting into the game. It's going to be, if you want all of the DLC, I don't even know what it would be, hundreds of dollars. Okay. Do I even care enough to chase him, or do I just leave him there? Just a bait. I guess we just go ahead and kill him. They're so weak anyways. Might as well take the free kill. That does count as a fight in the Heathland, and I think I'm getting extra every time I fight in the Heathland too. We're gonna go ahead and Nature's Vengeance, charge bonus. I mean, they don't charge that much, but Shifting Woods, I believe. Befuddlement can hold people still too, which is nice when stuff's trying to flank you. Hex on the enemy, range, depletes ammo. I mean, that's good if you're against, like, elves. I mean, they are themed around trying to kill elves, but you still don't have good units for killing elves, except for maybe the Zoad things or whatever. Or I could just get this extra armor piercing damage. The 10 damage is nice, but I think we just go with that to try to get the ambushes on these events, since there seems to be a decent chunk of these events coming up. Okay, and then Forest Battles. Now, if I get the ambush, I'm not sure if it's always 100% a forest ambush or not, but... We are decked out if they ever fight us in the forest, though. And then I guess we just pop out... how strong? Kislew's not that strong. Bone Rattla's. I mean, we might be able to kill him, but honestly, there's really no point in chasing them up there to kill him. We could just get peaceful.
Let's go, Manchurian. He's gonna eat these if they say something.
Yeah, I mean, I just want the Heathland, bro. Talabik Land, Ostermark. Okay, so they could be strong. That's like no replenishment. Oh no, that's global. I was like, what? I can summon in Malevolent Treekin. Okay. And that's all good. We're still just gonna chill on that. Okay. Tech-wise, now what are we getting? 10% missile all units. Or do I want this? Yeah, I guess I do want this first. The ambush and the bonuses for ambush. Now, getting sight of all those regions, I might be interested in that. Distant foes aware of you. So they, I mean, I guess they might be able to drop in on me. if I do that. So I'm not sure, but maybe I can befriend some of them. If there was any way I could confederate, I don't even know if it's possible. If I could confederate with one of them and get like a tier 5 building for dragons, that would be amazing. Where? I mean, I don't really care. As long as he's not, like, fighting me right now. Do I just go, like, hero mode and just jump into this forest here? This could be really dumb. Okay, that might bait them to come at me. Get a spider. That's like probably my favorite flanking unit. I don't like the hawks have been like pretty decent, but the spiders just have such armor. They're pretty nice. We're at 87. We're getting pretty close. I'm looking on time. We're doing well. Okay. Let's crank. Let's keep going. Had to get our first forest, hopefully. Now, if they come at me, it would be a forest battle, so we would get all the forest perks. It's also a small map. Now, what am my units? I don't think they're tired or anything in World Roots. So this does not count as an interception either, though. So that means that neither one of us is going to be fully eliminated if we lose this fight. I think we fight them. It's a really tight map usually, which is great for well, at least my type of things, because if they run, they're just running off the map. They're not going to be able to rally back, and it's just so easy to stuff them. They're not going to be able to flank me, and I think if we're just going to sit there and just duke it out, I think my units are going to win. I mean, they have some spears, but I should have upgraded these. I forgot to upgrade these, but they're still, like, pretty good anyways. They're just spamming. Yeah, let's just fight it. Just spamming Flock of Doom on them. Flock of Doom is just, like I said, that and Devolve. I don't know if they nerfed Devolve that much for the Beastmen, but those spells, they do some serious damage, because it's guaranteed damage, and you can do it into your own troops. Unlike Vortex spells, most Vortex spells, you run a high risk of hurting your own troops, and there's a lot of variance. They do more damage under, like, perfect circumstances, but they nerfed Burning Head, like, really hard. It's like half the damage, which thank God they did that, sort of. I mean, that's one of the only ways I was able to win some of the really tough campaigns that used fire magic, but it's been mega OP for a really long time. Okay, so yeah, dude, I love this Vanguard too. I really haven't ever appreciated the Vanguard. This looks, the graphics look kind of funky on this map. It's just like this sunlight coming through. But I mean, my graphics card's not the greatest in the world at this point. It's like a 980 Ti. But fine. I was thinking about upgrading, but everything's sold out. Like everybody, like the new GeForce or whatever graphics card, of course, is sold out. It's supposed to be really good for the price for the money. I can't. It's still like a lot though. I was surprised. It was like the one that's a bargain. You know, it was like $600. I remember graphics cards like being like $300 or something. I think the last time I bought one, it was like $300. This 980 Ti, maybe it was more. Maybe the 980 Ti was like $500. But it does have liquid cooling and stuff on it too, which I think is pretty nice. But I don't think they do a lot of graphics cards with the built-in liquid cooling anymore. It was more expensive. But I like it. I know some people don't like the liquid cooling, but You don't have to replace fans. I feel like it lasts longer and keeps it cooler overall without sacrificing too much. Okay, I guess we just put those in there too. They're probably gonna die, but whatever. And then we'll make this. It's our 6th group. Just putting them in with them. That's fine. What are we even? Okay, Empire. I was like, what the hell? What are we even fighting again? Okay. And then we'll make this our 5.
Your
8.
orders.
Make sure I didn't forget anybody. Nope. Okay. So we're just gonna just bum rush them. Oh, that's delicious. Oh my god. Such a huge hit.
Tireless! Death to our enemies!
Oh, this is a really narrow map. Holy. It's a lot more narrow than it appears.
Straight away! Feed them!
Oh, what is this? Oh, the grounding, they cannot move. Jeez, I'm not even going to be able to get through them at all with the dogs. So their archers are going to be like raining on me. No, I can summon.
Quickly! Hawkeye!
I can summon stuff behind them.
Walking the fray! Listening. Drycha!
Oh, we did find a way to get in here.
Bowman ready! Kill them! Never miss! To battle! Now! Faster!
Kill everybody, man. What are you doing? Smoke break or what? Let's do this. Now, a lot of these guys are going to run as per usual, so we gotta...
With haste!
I I did not overcast it because I didn't want to miscast.
Run!
Okay, the hero can run. I'm not going to be able to get him.
At pace!
Jeez, look at that stone wall, dude. Did not even dent him.
The gods have abandoned us!
That's what I'm talking about. That's some beef right there. Alright. Close victory. What did they kill? I mean, what? They killed a couple of spiders or something and some wolves. It's like these guys don't even have a scratch. I mean, as they get to higher ranks too, I don't even have the upgrades on them. I mean, you can give them 12 more armor and 10% more physical resist. Once I go into the red tree, still plenty of upgrades we can get on him. It says he only killed 108 because he didn't get the killing blow on him, but he did way more damage than that. It'd be nice if it told you like how much damage a champion did. But trust me, those Flock of Dooms are putting in some work. Like I said, they may not have got the last hit for the like official damage, but they were lighting them up. We were hitting like 8 units with them, like 8,000 damage. I have no clue how that was close, but if you say so, bruh. Pageant strikes. I do want Indoctrinator eventually. That takes away basically all the penalty for the elves and just straight up gives them leadership and expendable. So that effectively gives like 5 melee attack and 10% reload to elves. So I'm not sure that I want a bunch of elves. It is kind of sad that I can't get the sisters, but the Zoats are kind of a spellcaster also. I don't think I can get sisters. I mean, maybe if I get some other special tree, who knows? That's kind of cool. Is it's like has me guessing what I can get with these other special trees out there, which is always fun. I want this ASAP. So, guess we'll just get Indoctrinator just because it's the most useful down the line. Even though right now it doesn't matter as much. Reload skill range, is that gonna matter? I mean, against elves it kind of does, sort of, but it's so close range. It's 75 range. If it was like 200 range, yeah, for sure. But branch race, I'm not gonna do actions with him. Yeah, whatever. Let's do Indoctrinator. And over here, God, these heroes are so good. Well, the elf archer guy's like, you know, he's not that great, but. This for the extra 12% replenishment could be a big deal. So I get that. I mean, he's not terrible. Like, he's just a lot more lackluster than some of the other ones. I think just bottomless quiver, I guess. More ammo. Could give him training as well. Okay, so he ran away with his tail tucked between his legs. They have some decent units there. Alright, let's go ahead and upgrade these. You can switch them out later too. It costs money to do it again, but Willow. Nobody on the outside. Alright, let's do it. Make sure there's nothing. Now, I don't know if you kill more stuff, if you have a better chance of getting more spirits. That would make sense, that how it works with the undead. It could also be a product of time. So just how much time has elapsed, and the longer the game is, the more often you're likely to get manticores and stuff. I don't know how it works. that dude ran way out of there. Okay, so they're gonna make us fight it. It's fine. It's basically just roll up, knock down the doors with the Drycha, just 3 per door. I think there's 2 doors here. Yeah, 3 per door. And then just hang out with everybody else while it goes down and just spam stuff. Drads are kind of injured. I guess we can do them on the back, and then the birds can maybe just fly around and annoy them. If they keep their
Waystalker ready.
maybe we can get over here with some of these and get some shots
Our aim
in.
is true.
I would like some more archers eventually,
Archers,
but I don't want
ready!
to go into the red because I mean we're winning fights. And that's the thing is like you got to be careful you don't get too fancy because if you're winning a lot of your fights real clean, then you should try to win most of the time. A good rule of thumb is to try to go for, you know, the least amount of resources possible to achieve your goals. So if you can win with a 3,000 gold army cleanly, then there's no reason to have a 4,000 gold army, you know? Obviously exceptions abound depending on the situation, but that's just a good rule of thumb. So in other words, I don't want to hire
Waystalker. Break them.
you know, a bunch of elves and birds and stuff for no reason. You know what I mean?
Our bows are yours. To the fray.
Really does like no damage. It did kill the guys that it hit, but
Bowman ready. Get to all.
get him out of there. We don't want them to accidentally let him in the door, you know? It can hit people on the rafters, also. It should have hit these guys. It gets a little squirrely sometimes. So it's not like mega OP on the damage, but... So it kind of depends, but it does like about 25% of their health. It just depends on the situation, but... So they love to do this thing where they just like randomly open the door sometimes. It's actually going to hurt their own units even more than me, them firing these mortars in there. So that's pretty funny. It's like, sure, mortar away, bros. Yeah, you would think that halberds are usually kind of problematic, but these things are also anti-infantry, so it doesn't fully cancel out halberds, but it's pretty decent into them. Stuff. I need to go ahead and move those out of there then.
me now!
And this overcast is really doing some damage here. Whoa, all of that is still has dudes on it? Jesus. Alright, well, let's just run way over here then. I have to just do single taps because I want my dudes to take. I keep getting miscasts. It's like the only way he's getting injured is just like straight all miscast. I don't know if the treatment were in there originally. Fire some more mortars in there. Yeah, there we go. Hit me up with those mortars. Just units everywhere. Where are the hawks? I mean, I guess I could fly in here and flank and, you know, cause some terror. Maybe help out a little bit here. Fly into the back. We're getting fired on hard here. It took a little bit of a beating on our smaller units there. Our Lord is pretty much taking hits from miscasts. Maybe they increased the chance for miscasts, I'm not sure. Pretty sure that was like close victory. Oh, we got decisive. Okay, good. I think I'm gonna troll this. There have been some Wizardman fights where I just have like all big monsters, like all dinos, where they literally did not kill a single unit. It's pretty funny. Like Monster Mundi, where you just summon like the most broken ride in the game. Super expensive, but you got like a 20 stack of like tier 4 and tier 5 monsters. You can only do it once per 50 turns, but it gets like 50% off of it or something. So the goal is just rush to where you have like 7,000 gold, and you can afford the upkeep for a little bit, and then just get this huge dino stack and just rampage and kill some stuff really quickly. And you have to delete a little bit of it to avoid it. Just keep like the Carnosaurs and Stegodons and all that stuff. Get cleared, son.
Well done. This forest's health has improved enough to enable a ritual of rebirth, which will permanently guarantee its rejuvenation. But beware. Hostile forces will attempt to disrupt the ritual once it begins.
Okay. That's kind of ominous. Okay, so is this just like chaos comes at us or something? Not really sure. We're gonna have to drop back and heal then, if that's how it's gonna go down. I'm hoping that we get discounts or just something whenever we heal it up. Or we get something cool, because it's so expensive right now. I guess just Fleet Finger? I don't know. I really don't want to put him in melee. He has low armor. Training is still terrible. 25. 3 points for 25 experience per turn. I mean, I could start getting like Assassinate. I kind of want him in most armies because of the extra stuff, but maybe Assassinating's good. I mean, who else can assassinate? I guess we'll get this, and then maybe we do Assassinate later. Alright, so we're not going to do the ritual yet. I'm wondering if I just go over and burn this. I mean, we're already at, like, max. But I kind of want to just get rid of this faction, too. Text. 3 turns for this. Ambush success chance. Alright. Eshin took one of my properties. It's not great. Beechhoffen took that one. I mean, is that going to lower me? Do I just start the ritual right now?
Your prestige grows, my lord. News of your...
It says it permanently increases it, so... Unforgiven. What does this do? Confederate. Oh! Okay. So we have to beat dwarfs. Alright, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Give me that Durthu. I guess I can just read this. In the current age, wood elves and their tree spirits have become known to offer their assistance to the lesser races, all who dwell outside the boundaries of Athaloran, for the good of the weave. Okay, some Bretonians came to look upon your kind as allies, even bestowing honorary knighthoods under your commanders for coming to their aid in battle. The dwarves, however, have been somewhat more stubborn in forgetting the times long past when wood elf hosts defeated them in battle, even though such events ostensibly occurred due to their own greed and crude ignorance. Despite your kin's efforts to right those perceived wrongs... Wait, why are we all friendly? I thought we were supposed to be, like, super evil. Dwarves have never once considered striking an entry against the Book of Grudges. Okay. The great treeman Elder Durthu has grown weary of them, and we want to kill them. Yes. I concur. So we're at 100, so I could go ahead and start this ritual. Apparently they're going to come at me pretty hard. I'm afraid it's going to drop if I don't start it right now. Because, like, they're taking this, which is going to be, like, -1, and then they're taking this, which is going to be... Or this will be neutral. think I just need to go ahead and do it, and then just run home ASAP. Hopefully they don't come at me, like, literally immediately. With this, I'll have, reinforcements. Yeah. Get some more birds if we want them. Get some Aserai. Alright, let's do it. That's all I get is that thing. Enabled forest, whatever. Such a lame... I mean, I guess it's okay. Whatever. Just do it. Let's see what happens.
Enemies muster nearby to disrupt the ritual. They can be weakened if attacked before the appearance of their forces, even if the ensuing battle is lost. The ritual cannot be stopped, but you will receive additional rewards if you control the forest at its conclusion.
So I can go hard. So they're going to get to level up one time, but then I can bring in, like, the bats and maybe, like, I don't know, these, just something. I can't hire this turn. Maybe I should have waited till next turn. Once again, I'm not sure, like, what was going to happen, though, if I would drop off or what. I don't even know if we can hit them next turn. Oh, God, there's two of them? Okay, vampire counts are taking everything around me. Okay, I guess I was supposed to start out there. I can hit this one. That one's just gonna be hard as hell, I guess. Two turns. Okay, so we can hit that one. I'm not sure what's up with these. These are like super disappointing. They are glamored. I mean, I really don't want to spend all that money on them. Frankly, I'd rather just have a spider and a hawk. Hopefully these don't like come in and attack on the first turn. I don't think they'll be able to hit me on the first turn. What? How is this not triggering? So now we're tired because I needed one more stat, but I felt like we had to just go ahead and do it. Okay. Vigor and battle tired. I mean, whatever. I still think we'd be. It's just a bunch of cannons and crap. I mean, we should do these. Okay, we'll do that next episode. So, anyways, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like and subscribe if you did. It's just $3 an episode if you want to sponsor a campaign of your choice. Hope you're enjoying it. Be sure to check out the rest of the content on the channel, and I'll see you next time. Have a good day.